गर्मी में हमें सबसे ज़्यादा दिक्कत होती है, गर्मी ज़्यादा रहती है।
काम बहुत कम होता है जैसे इतनी गर्मी में। पंजाब में तो बहुत सारे फार्मरों ने मतलब शायद आपने सुना भी होगा सुसाइड तक कर दिया जी कुछ फार्मरों ने, क्योंकि उनके पास तो लास्ट में एक ही कमाई होती है।
Protecting workers from extreme heat is not only a health priority. It is essential to building resilient, equal and sustainable societies in a warming world.
This is the time for the serious concern about the agriculture productions. This is the time for the crisis management of the farming and the new trend of the solutions to fight against the extreme heat waves. As you all know, 2026 is creating a new records of the heat waves from European countries to Asian countries. And South American countries and also North American countries is simultaneously facing the crisis of the extreme heat waves. In FIFA 2026, the players were in extreme heat wave crisis and they were in the extreme harm situations due to the crisis of the unusual heat culture. As you all know, the global economical trend and the new strategical economy of the sustainable solutions and the productions is completely based on the new economical growth of the climate change economy. And this is the new roadmap of the agriculture productions on the global goals. As per today's discussions on the regarding on the serious note on the extreme heat and the directly impact on the agriculture lands and also the daily habits of the farmers. As I am very concerned about the Indian farmers in Punjab, they are trying to stop their duties of farming. They are telling nowadays that they want to remove their farming duties and they want to find a new working culture for their future and also the sustainability for their families, as the heat waves is creating a dangerous scenario of the lands and it's creating a new trend of the productions, as the summer is completely changing and the new trend of the new culture of the summer is creating a different productions habit, and the rain is completely outraged and completely stopped nowadays for India and other nearby countries, and this is the disaster for the complete agriculture pattern and the production's limit of the upcoming days. As we all know, India is one of the leading agriculture productions in globally. If they try to stop these kinds of productions and not committing and the sustainable production for the future, and it will a complete food crisis and insecurity for the future of the earth, and it will completely disaster and the complete export countries who are believe on the base of the Indian productions and the agriculture and the farming lands habits. As the concern of the rising economical threats and the new economical structure of the agriculture lands with the heat waves controlling sustainable solution on the global market from United States and the other countries is completely changing. In United States, the production's limit and the changing structure of the sustainability with the technological impact on the direct implications of the new trend of the production change has been creating a new global market of the productions. In United States, some harvest lands and some farmers are trying to create a new trend of productions with the balancing of the weather pattern. And this is a new trend not only in United States, this is simultaneously equivalent in European countries. As we all know, in Italy, there is large amount of crisis of the water scarcity. Simultaneously in Mongolia, there is crisis of the water scarcity. The Kazakhstan is facing the huge amount of the crisis, and somehow the crisis from Central Asia to Europe and the crisis shifting from the heat waves, the water scarcity, the unusual threat of economical loss, the education parameter is changing, and also the health parameter is completely changing due to the crisis of this kind of extreme heat waves. As you all know, the agriculture production is completely different from the impact of the health. But the thing is that the farmers who are working under the 50-degree temperature, they are facing the crisis of the health hazards. And this is the disaster and the complete loopholes of the next generation production, then this is the time for the sustainable solution for the global impact, for the huge amount of fund release and the next generation solutions for the farmers to create a balancing culture of the agriculture with simultaneous balance of the summer and the extreme summer and also the heaters and also the balance of the next generation's weather culture. This is the time for the actions, not only create a balancing on the discussion on the conference on the particular war room and the boardroom discussion. This is the time to direct action with the field discussions about the productions of the economical zone. And we have to create a sustainable solution for our future.
Italy's Po is yet another casualty of the severe drought gripping much of the continent. The river would normally be teeming